Good afternoon, HOD Professor A.K. Chaturvedi sir, my seminar guide Dr. X.K. Rathore sir, my seminar coordinator Sri D.P. Sharma sir, faculty members, examiner and my batchmates. I am Uttam Sharma, pursuing my BTech from University Department of Mechanical Engineering, Rajasthan Technical University, Kota. Today I am pleased to be here in front of you to deliver the presentation of my seminar topic, metal 3D printing. This is the overview what I will be representing you in this PPT. Let's start with the introduction part about the metal 3D printing. Metal 3D printing, also known as metal additive manufacturing, is a rapidly growing technology that has transformed the way we manufacture the complex metal parts. This technology has the potential to revolutionize various industries including aerospace, automotive, biomedical and energy by enabling the production of complex geometries and reducing material waste. These are some processes of metal 3D printing. The first is preparation of CAD file using solid modeling, using any CAD modeling softwares. Second is generation of stereolithography file. The next manipulation of STL file. Then next generation of support structure and selection of build orientation. The next slicing STL file to form layers. Produce physical object, remove parts and support structures. The last is post processing. In the slicing of the STL file, we convert a single object into multiple layers that can be of same size and can be of different size. If slices are of different size, then that is called adaptive slicing method, which is an optimizing method to get better surface finish with less material loss in support structures. The slice next slide represent the tessellation of the surface. That is nothing but it is a method of conversion of a single object into a multiple small element size. As we increase the tessellation or reduce the element size, then surface finishing will increase. There are some metal 3D printing techniques available in the market. First is powder bed fusion. Powder bed fusion is a process in which a laser is used to melt the metal powder and fuse into a solid object layer by layer. The two most common type of powder bed fusion is selective laser melting and another one is electron beam melting. And there is two techniques of powder bed fusion. First is laser powder bed fusion and second is electron beam powder bed fusion. Let's see one by one. First is laser powder bed fusion. Laser powder bed fusion is an additive manufacturing process that uses a high powered laser to melt a fused metal powder particles layer by layer to create a three-dimensional object. It is also known as a selective laser melting or direct metal laser sintering. So in this method we can see the two containers. First stage dispenser piston and another one is build platform and piston. As layer is developed, then build platform goes down and dispenser piston goes upward. And here we can see a recorder blade that is also called as a doctor blade, which works as a recorder for leveling also. Second is electron beam powder bed fusion. Electron beam powder bed fusion is an additive manufacturing process that uses an electron beam to selectively melt and fuse metal powder particles to create a three-dimensional object. It is similar to laser powder bed fusion, but instead of laser and electron, we use electron beam. And the second technique of 3D metal printing is direct energy deposition. Direct energy deposition is a process in which a metal wire or powder is melted and deposited onto a substrate. Using a laser or electron beam, this technique is often used for repairing or adding material to existing metal objects. There is two types of direct energy deposition. First is laser direct energy deposition and second is electron beam direct energy deposition. Laser direct energy deposition. In laser direct energy deposition, a high powered laser beam is focused onto the substrate and a wire or powder feeder is used to deposit the material onto the substrate. The laser melts the material and solidifies and fuses to the substrate to create the first layer of the object. Then process is repeated layer by layer until the entire object is created. So in laser direct energy deposition, we use a collection of nozzle to feed the powder materials. We use this nozzle because it removes omnidirectionality. Omnidirectionality is a phenomena in which we get a different kind of properties in different direction of the object. Second is electron beam direct energy deposition. In electron beam direct energy deposition, a high powered electron beam is focused onto the substrate and a wired or powder feeder is used to deposit the material onto the substrate. The beam melts the material and it solidifies the fuses to the substrate to create a first layer of the object. Then the process is repeated layer by layer until the entire object is created. The third 3D printing technique is binder jetting. Metal binder jetting is an additive manufacturing process that uses the liquid binder to selectively bind metal powder particles together to create a three-dimensional object. In binder jetting, a thin layer of metal powder is spread over a build platform, and a liquid binder is selectively jetted onto the powder particles according to the 3D CAD model. The binder dares the powder particles together, forming the first layer of the object. The process is repeated layer by layer until the entire object is created. The fourth is 3D printing technique is sheet lamination method. This method works on form then bond approach. The SLM process starts by slicing of a 3D CAD model layer by layer, then cutting the sheets of material to match each layer. These sheets are then stacked one on top of other, then bonded together using a variety of methods such as laser welding, ultrasonic welding, and thermal bonding. Once the layers are bonded, the excess material is removed and the final product is finished. Material used in metal 3D printing are stainless steel, titanium, aluminum, nickel alloy, cobalt, chromium alloy, copper, and tool steel. We select the right material according to their properties like strength, hardness, corrosion resistance, the surface finishing, and use in different kind of industry like automotive, aerospace, dental, prosthetic, etc. To get a better quality object, there are some challenges occur in the working with metal powder, which are powder handling, powder quality, powder flow, powder oxidation, and post processing. There are few steps in post processing of metal 3D printing. First is part unloading. Means we unload after building the object. We unload the part from the build platform. Second is depowdering. Means we remove the extra powder particles from the substrate, and then heat treatment, in which we do the heat treatment process to get a better strength, to get a better surface finishing. Next is part cutoff, then support removal. It removes the support material from the actual object, and then we do machining on the object to get a better surface finishing, and the next is surface finishing. And then we inspect the object regarding their assigned work. The next slide is application of metal 3D printing. We use a metal 3D printing in first aerospace and defense industry. Here is an example of impeller blade of jet engine, which is made by the metal 3D printing technique, which is the best example of aerospace industry and defense industry. Like this, we can make several components in aerospace industry like aircraft engines, turbines, heat exchangers, etc. And next application is in medical and dental field. Like we can make customized implants, surgical tools, dental restorations, etc. Another application is in automotive industry. For example, there are some engine block are making by using the 3D printing technique and at a prototyping stage, as we can see in this picture. One more application of metal 3D printing is jewelry and fashion industry. In jewelry industry, we use the metal 3D printing techniques to make the molds of jewelries like rings, necklaces, etc. There are certain limitations in metal 3D printing that can be cost, size limitation, complexities limitation, material limitation, post processing requirements, and surface finishing, etc. In the end, I conclude my presentation with that the metal 3D printing is a revolutionary technology that has transformed the manufacturing industry with his ability to create complex shapes, reduce waste, and optimize material uses. Metal 3D printing has numerous advantages over traditional manufacturing methods. Despite its high cost and limitations in size and production speed, metal 3D printing is becoming increasingly popularly in various sectors including aerospace, automotive, medical, jewelry industry, etc. And this technology continues to evolve and become more accessible. We can expect to see more widespread adoption of metal 3D printing in our industry. That's all from my side. Thank you.